You've probably noticed a lot of posts on social media with warnings about trees exploding this winter season because of the extreme cold. Is that really happening? For that answer, we go to plant and tree expert Rick Weist. Hey, Rick, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Amber.
Okay, so what's going on? What's happening? Are these trees exploding in the cold?
Well, Amber, I think that this was a social media post that was put out there for effect. And obviously, the thought of exploding trees would get a lot of clicks, but it's not real that is going to happen in your yard. As a matter of fact, it's highly unlikely that it'll happen. I would suggest that you pay more attention and be more concerned with exploding water pipes in the house in these extreme temperatures than with exploding trees in your yard. So I would say it's highly unlikely that you're going to see a tree explode in your yard.
Mm-hmm. Anything going on with the trees in this extreme cold?
Absolutely. Trees are a living thing, and this is a great reminder that they are a living thing. They have sap in them, they have water in them, they have cells, and so you get expansion and contraction on the tree. And I think the social media post was more so going down the road of something we call frost cracks in trees. You can see many trees out and about in neighborhoods where on the south or the west side of the tree, you will see splitting and cracking or damage that occurred years ago. And Amber, it's why when we put young trees in the ground, plant them in the ground, we recommend that you wrap the trunk from October to April. This weekend's a perfect example of it when we get sunshine. The sun is low in the south, and so during the day, it shines on the bark. There's expansion, and then at night, when the sun sets, the temperatures plummet into the single digits, and that's when you get the expansion and contraction. And that's what causes that splitting and that cracking. So I would say it's a stretch to say the trees are going to explode. Could they make some noise in some cases? Let's say if you were out in the woods? Yeah, it's a possibility, but it's not like it's going to be predominant.
Does it happen often, Rick?
Splitting, cracking, frost cracks. We like to call it Southwest disease. Does it happen often? Yes, absolutely. Again, a tree is a living thing, so it's reacting to the weather conditions. You know, many times I'll say to people that we ignore and really don't pay attention to the trees that are all around us until a storm event comes along and suddenly they're top of mind. And I think the same applies here. Sun shines during the day, the cambium layer, the outer bark warms up. Then we get maybe 0 degrees overnight. There's contraction, and that's what causes that splitting or those frost cracks. So exploding trees is a stretch, but frost cracks or splitting trees, a reality. Does not hurt the tree. Again, you will see many trees in an urban setting, let's say in Grand Rapids as you drive down the road. Again, usually on the south or west side of the tree, where you'll see where that expansion contraction took place possibly last year, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, and the tree survives it because it doesn't affect the entire cambium layer, the circumference of the cambium layer. It's just a specific spot on the tree that becomes damaged, and then it's unsightly probably for the remainder of the life of that tree. That's why we wrap young trees when we start to establish them in the landscape so we can avoid that unsightly damage.
Okay, Rick, anything else that you want to share, you want people to know?
Just pay attention to your trees. You know, arborists are out there working at this time of the year. They do a lot of work in the winter because in winter, disease and insect activity is not prevalent. There's no leaves on the tree, so you can get a good look at the structure of the tree. So they're out there in winter doing lots of pruning, particularly if you have oak trees. To avoid oak wilt, you do not want to be cutting or pruning in summer. So this is the time of year that maintenance should be done.
All right, great advice there. Thank you, Rick. So now when you see these social media posts, because they've been all over the place, now you know. Thank you, Rick, for joining us.
Thank you, Amber.